But this is how I sharpen chainsaws between bench grindings. This, I have a Pferd filer. It has 2 round files and a single flat file. How this works is, oh, this is in the wrong position. Here we go. And this way, it sharpens the cutter tooth and takes down the raker at the same time. And they're very efficient. It saves a lot of time. And the old style filers like this only had a single spot for the round file, so you had to open it up, flip it around. But this one, I could just file them all on one side, flip. Okay, here we go. I had it. Oh yeah, this is the right way. So then the arrow indicates which way it goes to push. Then it's, you know, a bit obvious once you take a second to look that the round file goes towards the cutter, goes towards the back of the chainsaw, the rear handle. There's the round file, and then this flat file goes on top of the raker. It's all set. The depth, you don't have to measure, it takes it down automatically. And now maybe I can get some a few branches cleared out, because that's where I'm going to put the sleds for now until I can get to working on them. Realize how dull this chain was until I just started trimming these branches off, and it's like kind of like a brand new saw. It was beyond me for sharpening. So back to work. Just got done on one 2 amp hour battery charge worth of in the Greenworks 14-inch chainsaw. Boy, does that sharp chain make a huge difference in the amount of work you can do. Definitely got to keep that chain sharp. Yeah, don't let it go as long as I did in all my other videos. That's the factory sharpening on that chain, and I did a lot of cutting with it and didn't realize how bad it was. So it quit on that tree, so I'm gonna count how many trees I limbed up as I walk through here. 1, 2, 3. Complete trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Got 30 trees. That's roughly about close to 10 more than I did before with the dull chain. Huge, huge difference. And all the deer tracks They are not dumb. They're going in about 4 or 5 rows of trees from the tree line, basically going straight back. Now it'll warm up a little bit. Reference here, I did did a few trees on the second 2 amp hour battery, so I'm just past the well, counting the driveway width and the extra trees, about 200 feet in from that edge out there from where I started. So I figured I could probably clear 300 feet of trail on 2 40-volt 2 amp hour batteries in this chainsaw. And if I had the 4 amp hour battery, I'd probably do 300 feet on a single charge. So yeah, if I do that other 4 amp hour battery, I'd probably be all the way back to the clearing where I enter the woods if I run that 4 amp hour. So see how far we get. I wisely parked the van here in case I hurt my back or something, you know, moving around, you know, you could do a funny twist or something, you know, with the torso. And so I have the van parked up here instead of having to walk 200 feet through the woods or, you know, along the tree line. So back at it. Well, I got quite a ways in. I can't see the van from here, so that's good. But this pine here, I think is a Scotch pine. It's only good for Christmas trees or something. It's a pretty lousy looking tree from the shape and everything of it. And even though it's a good comb producer, it has no commercial value, so that one's coming out. And I could see the back opening from here. So, yeah, so I got pretty far ways in. That's that bright spot right in the middle. That's the driveway into the very back of the woods. So yeah, with the 40-volt 4 amp hour battery, I could get to the clearing that I started coming this direction towards the cabin. I'm going away from it right now. So one more battery and yeah, I might be able to make it all the way out there. Yeah, almost done with good 400 feet of trees cleared, 2 rows. You could call it trail building. So yeah, basically if I had, from where I left off in the last segment, I have 2 bars left on the 4 amp hour battery, and this one battery alone will equal pretty much all the work I did with the first 2 batteries, because they were 2 amp hour batteries. And I can see all kinds of natural trails. There's a small clearing there, you know, kind of that's the driveway where I've been going in and out to the back. So I should be able to get the rest of this done, and then I'm calling it a day. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn the camera around. I'm just gonna leave the branches lay here because most of them aren't worth really chipping. They're just breaking apart, most of them, when I touch them. So I'm just limbing them off to get so make it easier to access it once I get a lawn tractor. So basically I have about 4 to 5 acres of this left to go, and that's going to take like all year if I just do limbing. And if I go to do the defective trees, I covered that in a different video, but for review, a defective tree are these double trunk trees. Oh, there's one there, one there. Hey, you got a whole bunch of them. And then let the road building trails through the land be dictated where those trees get taken out. So, you know, basically kind of connect the dots, or just, you know, they just might widen themselves out as you go. There's another double trunk right there in the center. And some other defective ones could be ones like that, but once they clear out the double trunk trees, you know, if there's a skinny, puny one next to it, that one might take off. You know, that one might not be original to the planting of this stand. So, you know, that one could be much younger than these other trees. But Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe it broke off and regrew a tip early in its age, and that's why it seems kind of skinny, like 2 feet off the ground. But I'll just take out the double trunk trees and then let the rest of the stand grow. Because these trees were planted about 6 feet apart. They should have been planted 5 feet apart. So then you just have to let them grow longer before you thin them out because of the taper. So these trees have to go at least another 10 feet taller to be worth harvesting for anything, pulp or anything. So you need at least 24 feet of good trunk to bother pulping it out. There you have it, folks. Good 400 feet of trail cleared, 2 rows, and I still have 1 light of charge left on the indicator on that 4 amp hour battery, and I did close to the same amount of work in that 1 charge as I did the other 2 batteries combined. And I have a good 4 acres left to clear, well, limb up, as I said before. And now I could walk through the trees and get to the back here. This is where I drive into the woods back here. So that was the easiest, quickest way to clear. Easiest, quickest spot to clear was this, instead of trying to go through that. Why clear out 400 feet of trees when you don't have to? I just go along the tree line. Give you an idea how much I cleared. There's the van. That's a good 150, 200 feet, 150 feet plus away. Yeah, I'm gonna limb that tree up and then call it a day. Until next time.